Hello, this is Ollie with Powerline Reporting. Thank you for tuning in today to check out this latest update on the IKE to PLS integration. Today I want to focus on two new features that we've added in. One is the ability to model multiple branched alignments in a single IKE job, and then the ability to model tap structures. So what you see on your screen here is an example of a pretty congested area, a lot of wires flying around, but we have over here a transmission alignment that moves along. Got a couple angle structures here, and then it continues on. But if we take a look, there's a separate distribution tap that continues on this way. And if we continue down that path, following that distribution line, we see that it does go on for a while. And then we get to this point here where there's actually another alignment, another span that's moving out in this direction. So this area, it seems pretty complex. There's a lot of wires going on, a lot of branched alignments. How would you model this in PLS CAD? Is sort of the question that I trying to solve here. So what we've done is provided the ability to for each span you're able to define an alignment number, which will help the integration split out multiple alignments in a single PLS CAD model. So I'll just with that I'll jump over to the integration and show you what this same line that we're looking at right now looks like through the integration. So let's open up Powerline Reporting. Go into the IKE integration, and then out to the PLS CAD model generation blade. Going to load up a list of all of our IKE jobs, and then select this project here, Vista. Now the integration is going to download all of the structure information as well as all the photos. Once it's downloaded all of that information, we're now able to export to PLS. So we'll export straight out onto the desktop and then let the integration take over. It's first going to go through a process of validating all of the information in your IKE job. So it's going to go through each structure, make sure that you filled out all the fields that you need to. It'll let you know if you aren't, if any structure isn't correctly filled out, and will prevent continuing. But once the integration has validated all of your information, it's going to go into the next step here, where it will validate that you have PLS Pol installed, and then load up your component files. So these are the component files that are associated with the IKE form that you used to field the IKE job. After that, it's going to go through and then convert those IKE jobs into PLS Pol models. And once that is complete, it will generate all the files necessary to create an initial PLS CAD model. So you can see the integration opened up, PLS CAD. And you can see some survey points already that were added in. And then it's telling us to follow these instructions. So file import staking table, click on that top left cell and paste. So we'll go ahead and go do that. File import staking table, paste, click OK. Now this automatic stringing dialog box pops up. This is something that PLS CAD has that allows you to try and simplify the stringing process. So it'll go ahead and automatically create sections for you. But yeah, so let's take a look here. What do we have? We have this model that was generated, and we have 3 separate alignments. So we have this main first alignment here, which is that transmission corridor that we saw. So this is that first alignment is coming down this street and then across the street above me. That second alignment is that distribution line that we saw moving out this way. And then that third alignment is the additional branch that we saw over here. So those are modeled as separate alignments in PLS CAD. The second feature that I wanted to point out was the new ability to model tap structures. So if we go in and zoom in on one of these structures with tabs, we see in addition to the PLS pole model, we have a separate M1 structure. So let's take a closer look here. Let's go back down the street and take a look at kind of what we're looking at here. So there's a lot of wires flying around in this section, and didn't model every single one of them for this demonstration, but wanted to show how this was possible. So here's an example where there's a single wire tap. In reality, there are a few different wires here, but for this example, just modeled that single wire at the top. And instead of modeling this as a separate pole in PLS pole, which I could have done, decided to model this as that single wire tap structure. So if we flip back into PLS CAD, we see that single M1 structure. And then if we take a look at that structure in more detail, we see at the top of the structure there's a single attachment point with a already defined set and phase number and a clamp insulator at that point. Now if we take a closer look at the PLS pole model associated with that, we'll also see that corresponding attachment point. So there's that the same set and phase, same set description. It's also clamp insulator. So now the automatic stringing option didn't quite get these two. It didn't bring that in automatically, but that's something that we can do quickly. If we go to sections, add, select the lower structure, and we're going to go out to structure 15. Once we're at structure with 15, I'm going to select that open set, and for consistency, just going to select the same wire that we had before, and there you go. Now we have a single wire modeled as in PLS CAD, connecting the pole structure to an M1 structure. Thank you again for taking a few minutes to check out this latest update to the IKE integration with PLS CAD. If you have any questions, or more importantly, if you have any ideas for features that you'd like to see in this integration, if you want to have your thoughts and opinions included into this product, it would be great to get in touch. My email is ali@powerlinereporting.com. That's ALI at powerlinereporting.com. And please send me an email. It would be great to hear from you. Anybody who's interested in just talking about it or learning more, it would be great to get in touch. So with that, I'll leave you all. Thank you again, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.